What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Slasher44, and today is Monday. And on Mondays, we make versus videos where we compare two guns head-to-head to see which one is better. Now, on a recent video, I asked you guys which gun you guys wanted to see go head-to-head, and Zach Harris followed through with a really good suggestion. He suggested we do the R.I.P. versus the HBRa3 Insanity, and that one really interested me, so I thought you guys would enjoy it too. Now, also on that video, there was another one about shotguns, just a hint of one that will be coming up probably next week, but normally where I ask these things is on Twitter. I normally ask things like Ask Inc videos for like Q&As, Would You Rather videos. I do that all on Twitter, so if you check out the link in the description, I'm going to be doing an Ask Inc video this week, so if you have any questions whatsoever for me, whether it has to do with sex, bullying, anything, you name it, I will answer your questions. Twitter, link in the description. But let's get into this Q&A to see which one of these guns is better. Now, we're going to start off by looking at one really important stat, and it's the fact that you can't use any optical attachments on the Insanity, whereas you can use any attachment you desire on the AK12. Now, this normally wouldn't be a big deal, and I wouldn't hand out any points for this. However, the HBRa3 Insanity sights are looking through someone's asshole. They are some of the worst sights ever in a Call of Duty game. It is ridiculous how bad these things are. Now, for that, we are going to go ahead and give the AK12 R.I.P. plus 10 points. On top of that, we're going to next look at the view kick. Now, the view kick is decreased 20% on the AK12 R.I.P. On top of that, the R.I.P.'s recoil pattern is already super good, and this gun is just a laser beam. So for that, another 10 points goes to the R.I.P. Now, next things that we're looking at is the hip spread. Now, the hip spread is actually increased on the Insanity and is really the only hard punching bad stat on it. And the hip spread is increased by almost an inch over top of the R.I.P., which isn't the greatest thing in the world. So again, we're going to give the R.I.P. another 10 points, giving it a 30-0 lead, which is an absolutely huge lead. But now we get into the really important stats and the things that really are going to make a difference here, starting off with the damage. So as far as the damage goes, we've got 40 damage up close for the Insanity, 33 at mid-range, and 25 at long-range, making it a 3-4 bullet kill, whereas the R.I.P. has 33 up close, 28 at mid-range, and 25 at long-range, making it a 4 bullet kill at any range, which, yes, is really good, but that 3 bullet kill range for the Insanity is absolutely awesome. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is actually the range, and the range doesn't matter for the R.I.P., but one thing I just really quickly like to hint on is the range for the Insanity. The short to mid-range is absolutely huge. It's almost 900 inches, which is one of the longest ranges for a 3-bullet kill for both an SMG and an assault rifle, which is absolutely insanely good. And that's what makes this gun really fantastic, is that 3-bullet kill range. So for that, we are going to give the Insanity another plus 10 points, bringing it to 20-30, narrowing that gap a little bit more. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is another hugely important stat, and that is the fire rate. Now, these two guns actually have the exact same fire rate. That being said, a base fire rate of 750. The AK12 R.I.P. has a 750 base fire rate, where same thing goes for the Insanity. However, the Insanity has a starting fire rate of 1,000. Yes, and that's where the big difference comes. So the first few bullets that come out of this gun are going to fire out at 1,000 RPM. That, coupled with that 3-bullet kill range, kills people, just drops people up close incredibly quickly. So again, you're going to give the Insanity another plus 10 points. Now, the final thing we're going to look at is something really nitty-gritty, and you guys kind of yelled at me last week for not looking at the nitty-gritty stats, but we did it this week, and we're looking at another very small stat, and this one is the aim down sights time, and the aim down sight time is actually 25 milliseconds better for the Insanity. Yes, there is a increased aim down sights time by 25 milliseconds for the R.I.P., and for that, we are giving the Insanity another plus 10 points, giving it the lead, making it the winner for this week. Yes, the Insanity is an incredibly powerful weapon, especially up close, and with this weapon, you're going to notice that, yes, you do have to use its crappy iron sights. However, if you can manage its recoil and manage its iron sights, this gun packs a mean punch. That being said, if you're one of those Call of Duty players that doesn't have the best aim in the world and has trouble managing your recoil, the AK12 R.I.P. is definitely a good choice for you. But for me, looking at the stats, we can see that I believe the Insanity comes out just a little bit on top of the the R.I.P. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, go ahead and check me out on Twitter. I try to get back to you guys as much as possible whenever you guys ask me a question on there. So thanks for watching. Leave a like rating if you enjoyed the video to keep this Versus series alive. You guys seem to really be enjoying it. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace out.